That's Mr. Richards apart to other teachers I've had is his caring attitude. He doesn't just care about your grades or your extracurriculars, anything like that, but he cares deeply about his students. The moment Mr. Richards went above and beyond for me was when I told him about my situation I was in. I've been homeless for about a year at the time, and we were getting evicted from the hotel we were living in, and I want to have a place to stay. And he helped me out of that situation. He took me in like a son, and uh, he helped me have a stabilized home to live in, and like helped me experience like what a family is.
Being recognized as a district teacher of the year was a little bit of a surprise. Um, it's humbling. It's very humbling. You work and you do your job and you teach and you try to give kids opportunities to grow their knowledge and to have real life experiences. And when the opportunities came along, we took advantage of those, and it made for a really incredible school year. So being recognized for that and for the work that we put into that was very humbling. It was very, very, very cool. Had a project last year that I was able to use with my students to show them that the introduction into engineering in particular, the process of taking a design from the concept stage, from the conceptual stage, and putting it into paper, graphing it, sketching it, and then coming up with a way to turn it into reality was really cool. And that project happened to be working with a little boy named Cole, and he had a wheelchair that was unusable. Because in a weird way, he was not supposed to touch the wheels. So we had to come up with a way to make his wheelchair less usable, but it was in order to protect his hands. And so I was able to present that project to my students in the class, and I broke them into groups, and they were able to actually spend time designing modifications for the wheelchair that kept his hands off the wheels, which has always been an exciting thing in my class in the STEM field, and especially with engineering. There's a lot of things, a lot of technologies that evolve that we can't get our hands on because they're not necessarily proven in the curriculum. You know, it's not particularly been established and written in as a thing that you need, but we can see a direct application, and so the grants have been huge for that, being able to fund all kinds of projects for us. But that's probably the biggest area that the grants allow us to move into technologies and move into things that the students wouldn't get their hands on any other way. Oh man, the innovative grant program is phenomenal in the way it supports our education. I've mentioned already that there's a lot of things that change through the ways that we teach, the technologies available to students, and they change faster than a school district. It's a large organization that's faster than they can keep up with. And so the innovative grants give us that opportunity to go out and find those little pieces that just add one more element of real life experience or one more opportunity to design a thing. One of my grants was also for a 3D scanner, so you could take something, make a 3D model of it, and then import that into the computer and print it out, which that's all fun, but you use those currently, people take them into the field and they scan things where there's a hole in a pipeline, and they can scan it with this portable scanner, and then they take that back to the lab and they can figure out a way to patch that and fix a problem in real life in real time without taking it apart and taking all these measurements. So that's an example of a grant that I got 2 years ago, and it's real life things that we can't do outside of having innovative grants. So the support's just amazing, yeah.
Mr. Richards has made an impactful experience in my high school life by just being there